What up, guys? This is Hellraider here. Today I'm bringing you an Infinite Warfare gameplay on the map Terminal, and using the Atlas LMG. I'm using the legendary variant. It is called the Atlas Overwatch. This variant specifically has like a built-in engineer perk and a built-in stability for foregrip. I definitely suggest later on adding another foregrip to its ability. The Atlas LMG compared to the other LMGs is quite nice. I think it's really fun to use. It definitely acts more like a really aggressive assault rifle more than an LMG. It sprays a lot of bullets but has a short magazine and it reloads fairly quickly, more like an assault rifle over an LMG, which is quite nice. It's convenient, it's easy to use. I like it a lot. Like every other LMG though, I have it very attachment heavy. I run a sight, usually the Trojan, maybe a red dot. I run quick draw. Obviously, you need quick draw. It's super clutch. Able to get those SMG fights in. Assault rifles, able to challenge a lot of things. Foregrip is always needed. I think foregrips are one of the most excellent attachments in the game. Some guns definitely don't need it, but this is one of them that does. And the last attachment, I definitely use a silencer. Now, the Atlas has some of the highest range in the game, so it means it'll be very consistent with damage. But if you put a silencer on it, it can be a little bit wonky. Still usable, but definitely wonky. If you don't know, the Atlas has an underbarrel attachment where it shoots out like a smoke screen. The smoke screen will just kind of plop out in front of you and cover the whole radar. That's our whole area in front of you. That's why I suggest the Trojan sight, so you can see through the smoke and can also pick off those kills if you can see them. The Atlas compared to the Epic variant, which is the Atlas Artifice. The Atlas Artifice has a built-in ACOG scope where it can see through the smoke that it shoots out. The smoke that it shoots out is fuller and also moves forward in the direction that you shot it. Unfortunately, that also can be shot out of the air or disabled if shot wrong, so just to keep that in mind. But this is also nice to block like sight lines, like the Death Hallway in Terminal. The Atlas Artifice 2 also is a burst LMG, so you don't have to be as attachment heavy to get some of the kills, but you should be. It has a high burst delay, meaning the time it takes. The time in between bursts is very long, or longer, in my opinion, than most burst weapons. So just keep that in mind. It can one-shot or one-burst people, which is nice, but I tend to be having to at least two-burst or hold down the trigger to have the auto-burst cycle through. In this gameplay right here, I'm actually not running the class setup that I'm using. I just prestige the weapon, so bear with me. I'm very perk-heavy. I have 5 perks and a red dot sight, and I think I'm doing pretty well. The Atlas, in general, is not meant for long range. It's definitely meant for the closer to medium range combat. You can make those long range shots. You just have to tap the trigger or aggressively pull down on the recoil if you're going full auto. With that said, my legendary version does have a foregrip built on. I definitely suggest adding another foregrip to it. The Atlas kicks a lot because it has a high fire rate, and you will probably have to aggressively fight the recoil to make it as accurate as you'd want it to be. As for perks and things, since I have 4 attachments, I am definitely running only 3 perks. Since it is a bullet weapon, I have to have Scavenger on, because 1, I have a very short magazine, and 2, it doesn't auto-regenerate like the laser LMGs do. 2, since it is more like an assault rifle and less like an LMG, it reloads pretty fast, but I definitely still want dexterity because I do have a shorter magazine than all the other LMGs. Ghost is always a must. I think Ghost is one of the best perks in the game. Keeps you off the minimap as long as you're playing aggressively and you're in their face. With that said, you can kind of counteract Scavenger and put another perk there, like Hardline, or you can even put Dead Silence on to be a little bit more stealthy and a little bit more flanky if you use some special rigs. If you use the Merc rig with like Man-at-Arms, where it gives you full extra ammunition in the backpack, plus lighter run speed, plus like reactive armor, you're pretty much a moving silent tank, and they have no idea you're coming, and you'll have a lot of ammo left over, enough to at least get the kill streaks you want. If you don't run that, and you run like Warfighter, which is also excellent with like Ping and the Claw, that's always a good combination. I definitely like having Phantom with the backpack or back shield, or the being able to hear footsteps the little closer you are to the ground, and have like that little bit of awareness, and be able to go invisible is always nice. I definitely can enjoy FTL. FTL jumping around people with an Atlas kind of gets people pissed off, and you can pull maneuvers that you would never expect or never expect to see at least. I think that's about it. I think the Atlas LMG is one of the best, my favorite LMGs in the game because of how fun it is to use. If you guys don't have it, definitely do the challenge to unlock it, or if you have the season pass, you can automatically get it in general. Or hope for the best with the supply drops right now, because I've gotten some really good epic weapons from them, so I hope the best of luck to you guys too. As for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you guys want to see more content like this and more carnage, please leave in the comments down below. Please tell me what kind of weapons you like using in World War II, since I can't play it right now, or what weapons you want to see me use in Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 3. As for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay and the rest of it. This is Hellraider, signing off.
UAV waiting to launch. Friendly drone support is active. UAV ready.
Alright, get to work. We're traveling your system.
Friendly Scarab active.
Threats detected near your position. Locating target.
Your Warden's on standby.
3-1 on station. Available for tasking. Engaging targets. Eyes on target. Danger close. Shots out.
Enemy UAV in your vicinity. UAV on standby. A counter UAV is standing by.
Counter UAV coming to you. Enemy movement is hot. Triangulating positions. Disengaging.
Your Warden's on standby.
Coordinates received. 5 seconds to target. Is on target. Danger close. Shots out. I see him. Engaging. Disengaging.
Don't think I should have lost that battle. Nope. Can one of you guys get a kill, please? One. Just one person. One of you guys get a kill. Just one person. $55 kills.
Mission
All
accomplished.
right. 50
Well done.
bomb. Nice.